Season 40 is finally almost here, guys. We know it's a week late. It sucked, but we got through it. It will be starting on Monday morning at the usual time. It'll be going through until the 27th of November this time. So it's a 20-day season. And as such, the chest rank values are going to reflect that. So for wood, you're going to get 15 keys, 260,000 tokens. For stone is 16 keys, 290,000 tokens. Iron is 18 keys and 325k. Gold is 20 keys and 360k. Diamond is 25 keys and 450k. And then legendary is 30 keys and 560,000 tokens. Total boosts for this one is going to be 100% troop damage, 100% troop health, 100% building health, 100% defensive building damage, and 200% GBE. That's the boring stuff out of the way, guys. Let's jump into the tech tree and I'll show you why this season is going to be wild. We already seen in the This Month in Boom Beach video that we're going to get the Shockinier. And as you can see there, she is at 2 ER, which is great. We're going to be starting off with Grens, which is the troop that we're going to be starting off with unlocked. We're also going to get shock bombs, flamethrowers, and machine guns. Not sure why Grens and machine guns are on those nodes, but hopefully it doesn't make any difference when you actually come to play it. It shouldn't do. But yeah, normally machine guns would be where Grens are, and Grens would be where machine guns are. But whatever, we're moving on. So also at 2 ER then, we're also going to be getting the Shockinier. We're going to get boom mines, normal mines, cannons, and shock mines. Notice how there's no flare again at 2 ER. Grens are obviously going to outrange cannons and that without any issues, and machine guns too. Shockinier is going to keep everybody shocked. You're going to have to watch out for those mines and stuff like that, because obviously that's what's going to trip you up. You're going to see lots of base layouts with lots of mines up front and all the defenses at the back with being no flares. Moving into 3 ER then, you can see there we got Sparky straight off the rip with some building health, critters, and a multi-node at the top there. Also get Gramps at this point, which is cool. Another multi-node there as well. We're also going to get rocket launchers at this point, some troop health, shock launchers, the mech, the first proto node as well, 3 ER. 3 ER is quite a deep one this time. We're going to get some GBE and then the mortars as well before you jump to 4. So there's also no flare at 3 ER either. The flare is at 4 ER. It is just after the 4 ER itself. So you've got rifles there off the rip and then flare underneath with Kavan underneath that if you want to go for Kavan. There's also rocket choppers and boom cannons. Here's the heavies. As you see, heavies are at 4 ER. So going back to 2 and 3 ER, there's no meat shield here, guys. So we're going to have to be really careful about what troops and that you decide to use. I think Sparky is going to be a must for those passive critters. There being no meat shield and rocket launchers and shock launchers and things like that, and all you got is Grens, the Shockinier, and Gramps. You also got critters as well, which is good, but the rocket launchers and that are going to be nasty. These really are going to be nasty at 3 ER. Until you get out of 3 and you get into 4, you can grab the flare and then heavies as well. So if you're not got instant training, you want to be getting to 4 ER ASAP. Get away from 2 and 3 ER because that is going to be carnage down there very, very quick. As soon as people get rocket launchers and start maxing rocket launchers out, they're going to be coming online and being maxed out really early. So watch out for that. You also get some troop damage at 4 ER. Another multi-node here with some more rocket launchers and boom cannons and stuff on. And then into 5 ER off the rip, you've got the Zookas or Barrage and Brick. You got some boost. Also got the Arty and Seekers. Multi-node down the bottom for Protos. Multi-node at the top for 2 more shock launchers again. So this season at 5 ER, there will be 4 shock launchers. There's a potential of up to 5 rocket launchers at this point as well. You've also got Warriors there as well. And then going into 6 ER itself, straight off the rip, you've got GBE and then the heavy choppers. And then everybody's been wondering whether it was the Lasertron or the Cryotron. It's the Lasertron, guys. Also bullet available here as well. So the Lasertron bullet combo could be pretty good. Multi-node with Sky Shield and Shock Blaster on, also a laser. Scorchers at the top. And then into 7 ER, you got the GBE off the rip, a proto node and some troop health, another proto, a mines node and some building health, and then another proto node there at the bottom, and then some more GBE at the end. A lot of us know that Lasertrons can be really, really good. It's interesting that the heavy chopper is coming online just before them. If it was me, I'd probably get them both, because for the clumped bases, the Lasertron is going to absolutely eat them. But to counter the Lasertron, you're going to have base layouts that are really very spread out and not clumped up at all, which then leaves you wide open then for heavy choppers. So keep an eye out for that. Like I said earlier, 2 and 3 ER is going to be savage with no meat shield and no flare. Bombardier and Grens are the only troops available. So with that and Sparky and critters, you're obviously going to have to use Grens as your meat shield in a way. say, watch out for the max rocket launchers. They're going to be clutch very early on. If you can get the max rocket launchers up and running as soon as possible, that's going to be clutch. For the deck layouts then, so this is the 2ER layout. As you can see, nothing too exciting there. 3ER just adds the little bit to the left there in the bottom corner. 4ER then changes the ramp from the right side to the left side, and you get a bit more deck space to the left around the game. Then 5ER gives you the far right ramp completely open with 3/4 of the deck. 6ER just adds a little bit more deck space to the back, keeping that right side ramp open. And 7ER is the complete fully deck again, but this time we get both ramps, which is kind of cool. It's been a while since we've seen Warships with the full 7ER deck layout and having both ramps, so that's kind of cool. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, guys. I will be pushing for my very first top 500 trophy. This is obviously for global #1, but this slightly smaller one is the top 500 trophy that I'm going for this season. Also planning on beating Martin and Fez as well, so it's going to be really good content on the channel this season. Make sure you're also grabbing a copy of the Warships tech tree calculator that we'll be putting out with this video in our Discord channel and Facebook and Telegram and all the rest of it. Grab a copy of that, help you plan your season. If you're not sure what the tech tree calculator is, don't worry, we've got a video that is on screen right now. We'll show you what our tech tree calculator is. It's exactly that, a calculator that helps you plan your season. You can spend your keys and tokens on the calculator before doing it for real in game, so you can plan your best, most effective routes in game with the tree and stuff. So check that video out next, guys. Thank you for watching. Peace.